CME family, CME family, we will be online tonight, not even in a couple hours, with a special about with a special about Congo and all the witchcraft all around the world, but especially in Congo and then there in sub-Saharan Africa, about the pastors, about what we have to be, at, where we have to have attention, because we have to start telling the truth about us if we want to, if you want to change something. You have to bring light into the darkness, and the darkness will have no chance no more. You cannot hide some things. That's why it's always really good to be prepared, because it is not so easy. If these African countries, they are not so easy. But we will also we were gonna also talk about America and with the witchcraft all around the world, how Satan have infiltrated witchcraft into this world. And then I have another news about the tabernacle. The people that are in my group, they already received the psalms, what they have to read. The most of the people did not ask me about the psalms that they have to read, and I was like, huh? Because there's a lot of people that get 21 days, some others 7, 3, I think, and they have to pray. So I was asking myself, with which kind of psalms did they pray, or which time? I think the one that was saying, some people was giving some people advices about which kind of which time they have to pray. And the other thing that I have to say is, it is very important. It is very important, if you are in front of the Mwanda, to be cleaned up. To be cleaned up. No nails that is no nails, colors, or fake hairs. You have to cover your head. Best is you take your shoes off. No red, no black. You can wear these kinds of colors outside. Everything comes from the Most High. By the way, there are some things that can harm you, and there are some things that can give you power. But you have to know. So, and yes. So, if you come in front of the Most High's Spirit, you have to be cleaned up. The Most High Spirit speaks every language. So, Mr. Arabia there, yeah. Also, I have an Arabian channel. So if you need Arabian Bantu movies, I can give you my Arabian channel. Then you can go to it. I have also youth. They are preaching the same thing here in Arabia. So I have trained in for, I think, the last year, the complete last year. Yeah. So So what? Yes, exactly. If you are in front of the Mwanda will always repeat what he has told you. If he sees that he has no connection to you, which means that he sees that, oh, this person comes again, and he did not do the things that I have told him, like cleaning himself up, trying to fast, or trying to do something against the problems that he has. And which means that, how can the Most High give you a new revelation, or how can the Most High tell you something new, if you do not do something against the tribulation, or against the poverty, or against the attacks, or against the mari de nuit, which means a night man or a night woman, or different kinds of cases that people have. So you have to work. You have to work against your enemy. You have to fight your problems. The Most High won't take it away from you if you do not fast, if you do not concentrate yourself with fasting and prayer. You know, the Most High won't do anything. By the way, this Saturday, the people that will be available, they will they will be able to put their hands up, and I will give them one Zoom, and they can receive also a little bit strength in their spirit, which means I will do a spirit. I will give a little bit spirit to you. You see, so that you can also become stronger in that what you are doing, and you believe, and in you know, in prayer. Also, if you are sick, bring every sick to the tabernacle. Every sick. It's the gift from the Most High that He gave me. You know, that's why I'm very, very proud, and that's why also I'm making this movie for the youth, to make them understand, you know, how proud they have to be with certain things, because the Most High loved the youth. That's why He also used to alles super. Und bei dir? Lange nicht mehr gesehen.
So, vorher haben wir mal gesehen. Weißt du, ich war hier, die
Einmal.
Englisch, alle war hier. Sam war hier vor einer Woche.
Lange nicht mehr.
Ich warte auch. Weißt du?
So now, yeah, the Most High loves the youth, and he also forgive the youth differently than the elders, you know, because if you are young, you have completely other visions, you know, and generation per generation, the things is going, it's different, and that's why I make this movie. But before I come to this movie, I really want to clarify, you know, the tabernacle is not a playground. It's not a show for some people to come up to see, oh, Massa, what is he doing next? So that he can go to other people and start talking, you know. A tabernacle is a place, you know, where you can get all your problems done, you know. And if you come to the Most High, you know, you're coming really to humble yourself, so that the Most High can show you what you can do, because the Most High will always tell you about your problems, even better than you know. Then He will tell you where it comes from. Then He will tell you how you can come out of your problems. You know, this is very important. And also another thing is, you know, if you come to the tabernacle, which means that you are coming because you have a problem. You do not come to the tabernacle because you don't have a problem. So all the people in the tabernacle has a problem. You know, the people that does not come to the tabernacle, it's because they know why. They know why they do not come, because they have some always secrets. If you have your secrets, don't come to the tabernacle. It's very simple, you know. It's very, very simple, because even in front of the Most High, you will not have even your clothes on, you know. Which means that you will be judged anyway. You can't flee. And I will make a movie about my eyes, because I saw people, they think, Mikhael Massa, sometimes he's like this. Yes, this eyes has never lied to me. We have everyone has a gift, yeah. But I told you, the Most High, we are all one body, all of us. That's why it's not good if someone is not with us. You know, we will always have a conflict, because the Most High have made us one. But you see, we are different. You have hairs, you have ears, you have eyes, you have the mouth, you have the nose, you have the hands. You know, which means Mikhael is a seer. So to be a seer, it is a very, very nice gift. Okay, and it is better to see than to think I know, you know. And that's why I also will make a movie about the Gentile nations, which means the Bango, which means the Gentile, what the Most High really talk about the Gentiles. That's why prepare on Saturday all the questions that you have. Do not always come with the questions like, yeah, my family, my husband, my dog, you know. Come with the right questions. What is the Bantu awakening? Who is who? What? Who is doing what? Really? The most I will tell you. Can I go to Africa? What is happening here in America? When will the Exodus start? Who is Isaiah? Question. I can't tell you my questions because it would be weird here. You know, who is Mikhael? Who is who? Ask. You know, there are people that speak in Lingala. There are people that speak in Portuguese. There are people that speak in French. There are people that speak in from India. There are people that speak in Arabic, which means that you have different kinds of people. So it's no one that can if the one that says something, yeah, there are people that are listening. I cannot say something because I am there that is working so that the one that works with the people there in Africa so that we are connected. I will completely say what he say. You see? And this is the truth. You see? And this is the truth. So ask. Come with the best questions, and then you will know also why I am like this, why I am. You know? Anyway, it was always like Tatanzambi has always said, it is the world of the wicked. You know, it is the world of the wicked, and it will always stay the world of the wicked. You can know, oh, this man is wicked, this man is a liar, this man is a coward. You can't do anything against it because it is like it is. But there are certain things, it is good to know about it. It is good if we can change those things, you know, and that's why ask. I can't ask for you because I used to be the one that is full of Maleki and helping you. So I can't go and say, oh, you have to ask. I can't do that, you know. So ask. Prepare your questions. Yeah. No problem, Mr. from Palestine. You can look under the description. You will find my email. I will send you everything in Arabic. I have tons of things in Arabic. Don't worry. I have also a team that speaks Arabic. I have videos in Arabic. I used to prepare a small page for the Arabian people. I have done it for years. So just contact. You know, yeah. I will give you all the material that you need for the Arabian people. Don't worry. On Saturday, come on the tabernacle. We're gonna speak Arabic together. Now, the thing is, you know, if you come to the Most High's house, don't be like, ooh, what comes next? What should I ask? Prepare your questions. Prepare your questions. You know, prepare. You know, why do you not become a man? Why you have always problems? Why you do not understand what Mikhael Massa preach? You know, ask. Maybe you know, after you know, Sister Ikeke showing me the video, maybe me myself are gonna be become a little bit wiser. Ask about me. Ask. I have to know more about me myself. You know. You know, ask. There is nothing, and I tell you, there is nothing that will be not responded in a way that you can understand it. In a way that you see that was a response from the Mondan Simi. Ask if the Gentile can make it into the kingdom. Ask who you are. Ask which tribe. Ask which angel. Ask what happened in heaven. Ask. Okay? Now, let's go. I saw that my battery from my phone won't make so long, so I have so many things to say about the youth. So many things to say about the youth. You know, in Africa, I used to be someone that is training the youth. There is something that I do it is like training the youth. If I say so more, ideas will be taken. So the things is, the youth will be prepared according to Psalms 110. Psalms 110 means Isaiah, which I really know that he will not come in the name of Isaiah, but the Isaiah, which means is Jay-Z there, they came. Who will come? Who will come again? But this man that is preparing the things in Africa, he's preparing the youth. Okay? The youth will be prepared according to Psalms 110. Which means you are a king like Melchizedek, and in the day of wrath, in the day of war, your youth, the youth, will be prepared to go to war. Which kind of war? Some people sometimes think if I talk about war, I talk about, we taking some guns and starting to fighting the Gentiles. No. It will be a dividing. We are preparing the dividing between good and bad. Which means that the Most High won't let everyone enter, the promised land. And because he do not want everyone to enter the promised land, he is preparing the youth. He's preparing the youth. This youth gonna stand like Malekis, and the youth and Isaiah, which means the man that will come, they gonna divide from good and bad. And the youth, they will be full of wonder. They will be so strong, they will be so wise. They will speak all the languages, Exactly, schools. Okay? So now, and they will be so strong with different kinds of, abilities. You can't even imagine. And these people will be the protector, of the coming life that we are going into. And the Most High have started it a long time ago. But now at the moment, we have a big problems with our youth. At the moment, the youth is struggling. We are no more in the commandments of our forefathers. Which means that the youth, they do not have the connection with the Most High. Which means we ourselves, we can't educate our children like the Most High wanted it. So the youth is struggling. They have friends, they have girlfriends with 16 years. With 16 years, girls are pregnant and without marrying someone, and tattoos everywhere, and here hip hop and there Dolce and Gabbana, and you see, all this must stop. It is about time to be humble ourselves, which means we have to stop the lies. If someone comes up and starts saying, man, a good tree can't bear bad fruit, but also a bad tree can't bear good fruit. Even if the bad tree starts talking about good things, you will see him by his fruit that he never was good and he never will be good at all. Only because he was saying two or three good things, this does not make him good. Okay? That's why I do not trust the rappers. I do not trust anyone so easily, because he used to say he makes, he try. The eyes here do not lie. I can lie. People can lie, but not these eyes, the more I saw, I give you a little testimony, and I will make a very perfect movie about the youth, their mission, and what is really going on with the youth. Because I know the fight in the streets. You have to look good. You know, you know, there's a lot of concurrence. You know, you have your friends, and you have to show off. You know. But I tell you one thing. Hey, everything starts at home. Everything starts at home. All of us, who we are today, everything started at home. You know? And the next part is why I'm saying that our parents are the most important people on this earth. Before you want to address any God, any pastor, before you want to address any friend, any girlfriend, we saw pregnant women kicked out from their husbands, and many different kinds of things happen. They always went back to their parents. The thing that I want to say is, it is very, 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 do Americans love Palestine? Why should America not love Palestine? No one has a problem with Palestine at all. So, so the thing is that, you know, the parents, our parents, are the most important persons that the Most High gives us in our lives. And the most blessing, the most of the blessing comes if you obey your parents. This is the thing that the most people does not even know. Your parents can be the wicked people, but if you obey your parents, there is a big blessing that can come after you. You know? And, you know, if you obey your parents, you will also make it here. You can become someone. You know? It's so easy, is it? You want to make career? The first thing is obey your parents. Hey man, dude, this is the last, you do not know me, my brother. I'm gonna kick you off of my page, dude. Now, so, exactly. Okay. A little testimony from my side. I wasn't like this. I wasn't someone that I knew the Bible because we went to churches, Tokwish, like. I mean, yeah, I loved singing. You know, I love singing from the beginning. I was always loving singing. You see, but my life wasn't a church life. You know, I had a life in the streets, studying a little bit, but I wasn't also concentrated at all. In the start, I didn't go to university or something. I started in the lower class, which means I started in the, you know, here in Germany, it is like you do not start school, you know, in a university or in the school in the school where you have different where you have many people in one class, like a school for everyone. No, you will go to a school which means with different kinds of abilities. If you're smart, you go to a high ranking class. If you're not so smart, you're going to a middle class, and then you have a low class. And I have started, yeah, in the middle class, and I went even lower. And then, because, you know, I was with I took a white girl. I was with her 7 years, white girlfriend, 7 years. Because of her, I came down. I lived alone. You know, I with 16 years, I went out of the house, living alone. You know, living alone, with friends, with my girlfriend. Exactly, with my girlfriend, and yes, it was a nice time, huh? But there's so many things, many things. Today I can only say, I do not even say if God, but I say if my mom would never pray for me, I wouldn't be no more. In all my life, I have understood later, not the time that I was young, you know, but later I understood how important my mom is, you know. I understood that if the Most High talks about gods, the first gods that you want to address is your parents. Because I grew up by myself. I know the devil. I know that the devil is spirit. And you can't know the devil because you can't trick the devil. He is spirit. He is almost everywhere. And we're going to clarify this thing today in the video that is coming soon. You can't be it is something that you can't fight. You know, he used everything what you love. He can use it, you know. And you will never understand. How do you want to understand? You know? And if you are chosen by the Most High, you will struggle. You can't go forward because the devil will be behind you, my son, my brother, you know. He will be behind you. And this is the problem, why we have to address the youth and talk to the youth, you know. Why we have to talk a little bit more about the youth and the struggle from the youth. Because there's so many things that the parents also does not know about the youth. Why they do certain things, you know. And one more thing, never touch drugs. If you see someone touching drugs, he have already lost. Drugs are the way how this Gentile nations communicate with Satan. They're using drugs. You think you're using drugs to having fun, so that your life can pass faster, so that you know your problems are gone with, so that you are cool for a moment, etc. Because of drugs, people kill each other. Because of drugs, people, you know, you can't remember many things. You become angry fast. You can't concentrate yourself in school, you know. You see? And, you know, if someone uses drugs, he almost does not have no more control about himself. Which means that his body, you know, is no more under his control. By the way, we are spiritual at all. Which means that different kinds of spirits attacks or possess your spirit, your inner angel, and you are no more controllable. And you can do certain things you later will regret. You will say, why did I do that? Why did I beat my mom? Why did I slept with, you know, someone? Hey, there are women outside there, man, or men's. They are not even humans. Come on. And you know, you will see that. The Most High will show you, look, what you're doing here now, it's over. And you do it anyway. You see? You do it anyway. Only because you think you are strong, you know? Because you think your parents are liars. Because you think you are smarter than your parents. You know? How many people ended bad because the parents said, don't do this, and later they never came back. It is the most frustrated thing for parents to lose their child. This is not good at all. you know. And I do not do this movie for fun. We're gonna lose a lot of our children, a lot of people. We are going to a really, really, really bad time. If you do not make it now, you won't make it later. Okay? This is the time of preparation. Most I want families to be prepared. You see? The things that I preach, my whole family knows, even in Africa. Even in everywhere where my families are. They know what I do. It was about time for me to show, hey, I'm a different person. You know? And, you know, it is not easy for us, to teach our children. But sometimes we have to ask ourselves what kind of struggle they pass. They live in the Americas, they see women half naked running there with slips, with tongues, camel toe. They see rap music everywhere, and now they're talking about Black Lives Matters. How can someone be concentrated? How can someone be normal? What kind of truth do you want to tell this person? He is someone that lives. You know, he goes to school. He see him as the school teach him he's a low class. You know, he have to be arrogant in front of everyone. No, the most of the people does not even know what kind of struggle the youth have. You know, a woman has to show off because she must be loved, because it's normal, it's in her nature. You know, people are like, why my daughter is showing off that why she's putting makeup. It's normal, it's in her nature. You can't stop that. You see, so there are different kinds of things. Here, the bananas.
Ja, siehst du?
Wie geht's, junger Mann? So. I love the youth. Yeah, I love the youth. So, brothers and sisters, I used to love the youth more than elders. We saw one elder came here to introduce himself. After that, he became, I see, we are different. I see. You see, they're like my brother Mikhael has said, some elders, they are under the curse, generation curse. They can't pass the hills, the mountains, to come to a truth that we are in now. Some of them, they are like, no, it's too much. It's, how can I change my life? I was my whole life Jehovah Witness. I was my whole life Nzambe Malamu. I was my whole life, what is this church? There's TB Joshua follower, you know. They won't change. But the youth has always time. Hey, I will tell you, maybe I should I will make a perfect movie about the youth. In the Apocrypha, the Most High talks a lot about the youth. He says, in a young age, the youth, they take women's, etc. The Most High sees, he knows. He knows how, you know, people, oh man, I could say so screw things. Mostly Satan use SAX to do the most creepy things with women's and men's, and there's so many things. Everyone has his secrets, you know. Everyone has his secrets, and the Most High even will forgive. But he say, if you become older, and you do not change your life, you continue the life as you was a child, I will show you what he say about this in the Apocrypha. That's why you see, sometimes I used to say, the curse or the sins of our fathers. Our fathers, some of our fathers, they have sinned so much. Sometimes we as children, we are like, what do you want to teach me? you know. And
Ja,
ja, sonst
alles bei dir. Okay.
Corona weg, besser.
Besser,
Ich
ne?
habe gehört, jetzt Flugzeuge fliegen bald.
Fliegen, langsam, ja. Okay. Schönen Tag, ne? Mach's gut.
Ciao.
Tschüss.
You see, the sins of our fathers. I can go to mine. I can go to his brother. I can go to all. They're all the same. I know pastors. I know pastors in our midst. I know people. I know these eyes. Some people think they have to. Mikhael, Massa, why do you know so much? Why? I sleep. I wake up, and if the Most High did not tell me, I see it through here. I have only to see your photo. I have only to see you like this, and I tell you, aha. You see? But we do not. We are not here to expose. But how can we, as young people, you know, how can we become better if we did not learn anything from our fathers? We learned almost nothing from them. But hip hop, and he play football, become a NBA superstar, you know, become someone that you will not even become because maybe you are not so smart. Maybe you are not. Maybe this is not your star. Maybe it's not your way. You know. And that's why, if the Most I want next week or this week, I don't know, I will start to explain very well how the youth thinks. How the youth thinks, and why the Most High loves the youth, and what the Most High will do with the youth, and how to treat the youth. You know, I have a sister, you know, but if people won't believe that my sister never had a boyfriend, because we are, you know, we used to love each other. She trusts me. I can show her. She can even explain more if she wants. There are some people that love her. No? Do you know why the Most High spoke about the virgins in the Revelations? Do you know what virginity means? Do you know what this means? Do you know how many years I took to take a girlfriend? Still today they're fighting me because of marriage. Do you know that Satan does not like marriage? Why the most of the people are single outside there? Why the most of... Boom! Brothers and sisters, it is a fight going on. And it starts with our youth. And the man that we are fighting against, he is spiritual. It's not a human. Sometimes we used to hate each other. And maybe it was just a spirit that came to bring confusion. And the spirit goes his ways. And the man left. He left there. Nothing. It was just, he came just to destroy. Love your children. Never take your children and bring him in front of the door. If you do that, if you kick him out of house, this means you have given your children to Satan. Outside, Satan is running like a hungry lion, and he's eating people off. And I was a lion that fought against lions or shakals or hyenas. And if I show you, I will make a video if I'm in Angola. I show you how the elders respect Mikhael, Massa. Elders. I have no friends that are my age. Still now, no friends that are my age. All of them are elder than me. Why? Because of the Tanzanian Pungutulendo. Okay, Ingeta. We will come online soon. Prepare for Tabernacle. The next movie about the youth will come. And I hope you give it to your son, to your daughter. You know, yeah. It's very important for us. You know, they have to wake up. This coronavirus is time to wake up, you know. And let them do agriculture. They have to study agriculture. Go to the Google. Start learning about agriculture. Start learning about businesses. how to develop Africa, everything about Africa, water, blah blah. Maybe I should teach you about that soon. You know, the thing is, I do not like to talk about too much about ideas. You know, ideas, people used to take it and say later it's for they have getting it from the Most High. You know, but anyway, it is important to teach your children also a way what they have to go. Show them a direction. Show them a truth what they have to follow.